Actually, let's first see if there's anyone on the multiplayer. No. So, yeah. It is gonna be what the title says. And the description as well. A blind rally. This time we're heading to Sanremo with Renault Clio Williams. No, not single stage. Fuck that. Single rally. And we're not gonna drive that bad boy, but this one. And yeah, definitely gonna be H with clutch, and damage has been set to heavy now as well. So now we can head to Sanremo with this bad boy of a car. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting since there's gonna be a shitload of corners, as you can see from the track map. It's like someone with Parkinson's would have tried to draw a straight line. And thanks, Magnus. And yeah, could do that next week, or maybe even on this stream if I still feel like I want to do some more rallying. But that's definitely doable. And let's go to the options and again disable the co-driver. I mean, not like make him disabled, but just not have him talk there. And would be interesting if you could make the car lighter by ignoring him or putting the co-driver off so that he wouldn't even be there. But yeah, let's see, rally info. First stage, Apricale, 10.5k. Then we have Sanremo, which is the stage from the Sébastien Loeb Rally Evo demo version, so that's hopefully going to be a bit easier for us. Then it's Passo del Maro, a long stage, almost 11 kilometers, and then it's Bosco di Rezzo, probably the most driven stage by me on this rally and my favorite as well. And then the same stages on the other direction. Let's begin. Hope for a good result in the Clio Williams. Oh, come on, you could have counted it, bitch. Up to third already. In gears, I mean. Oh, it's that side. Oh boy. Would be nice to get some good notes these stages instead of the ones of the game. Would be really interesting. Oh, it was a hairpin. Well, that's interesting. Maybe that should be my strategy through the stages here. That everything is a hairpin unless proven otherwise. Because it can get quite tricky otherwise. With a shitload of blind corners here as well. Why didn't I take a wider line through there? There you have to be constantly ready in a whole different way compared to rally driving with notes. It's really fucking narrow in here as well, so yeah, it takes quite a lot of concentration to get through the stages without inflicting too much damage to the car. But yeah, this is some good fun indeed to be driving this car through here, because this is quite an atomic rally car, and especially the maxi kit car version of this. I think some, if not most of you, have seen Sean Ragnotti giving the car some fame on some really narrow tarmac roads as well. And while my driving won't be as spectacular today as his driving is, I'll still try to be as fast as possible. Hopefully we can at least get one stage win this time as well. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. At least this time this is somewhere close to the fastest cars in the category, so we're not giving any advantage to the other cars, since the performance numbers on this one is up there with the Clio R3 and yes, some other car as well with the same performance number, if I remember correctly. But yeah, this is a lot of stopping and accelerating again. I mean, a lot less straightforward compared to Rally Finland, where you just have to go flat out all the time pretty much. Okay, also the car had a fair share in that one, but still. It is a lot more technical in here. But it's really nice how narrow they've actually made these stages, so it's really a challenge to drive these roads, just like Monte Carlo is in that rally. Oh, it was that mild of a bend. So yeah, it's really tricky to read the corners beforehand, as we saw quite at the beginning of the stage as well, with me going wide into the one hairpin, because I thought that it would have been something like a left 4. Oh shit. That was our judgmental error. Number 2. I just somehow looked at the road would have continued there. But it didn't. As we could find out later on. Oh, it was a chicane. Nice. Approaching the end and finish. Surprisingly well, considering that, I mean, like, obviously the result is bad, but I thought that I would have had a shitload of more mistakes there, but yeah, the time is not going to be good, that's for sure. Half a minute of the pace. But still not last, so that's good. And next up, we are heading to a more familiar stage. And on this class there is the Super 1600 cars, which are the Suzuki and Citroen Saxo, and then there is the Clio R3. What else is there? The Toyota GT86 R3 is there as well, and then there is something else is in there as well, but I just can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, we can also watch it after the rally if you want. Yeah, let's head to stage number 2 with magically fixed car. Roadside repairs are quite a thing apparently here in Sanremo. In the demo version it was only this stage available, and you could drive it with either the Citroen DS3 WRC or then Toyota Celica Group A rally car or the Fiat Barth, and that was it for the demo. And there are quite a few tricky places here in this stage. And hopefully we don't crash out on those. And there's the flailing tube guy. For whatever reason they've decided to put him there, and that was a close call. But that wasn't even one of those difficult spots yet that I was talking about, so yeah, that was one slightly tricky because it tightened quite abruptly then when it started tightening. There was somewhere around here one tricky spot. It was a really bumpy place while being quite fast. This one. Oh. Lucky with slightly just brushing the wall made of the rocks. And then there's another tricky place as well. This right-hander is really narrow and going downhill and being quite narrow. And yeah, last corner. It was a tiny bit tighter than what I remember, but yeah, 2 stages done. 12th. Oh, come on, fuck off. Fuck off. I thought that I was doing good on that one. Hello, Evelina. And yeah, I'm basically... But only 8 seconds off the pace on that one, so and we've moved up a place as well. Hopefully we could get another top 10 finish in here. And yeah, next up is the other long stage of the rally. Passo del Maro, and it's, yes, you can see it's really a serpentine road in the beginning and no, in the end. And in the beginning it's a bit of a faster road. The top speed being quite fast actually. Actually, I think there are the Saxo kit cars from 98 and 99 in this class as well. Those might have been the ones that I forgot about, but I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. Let's see. Who the fuck has done this much damage to the car? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fix that. So yeah, there's some stuff that we need a bit more than the bodywork. Yeah, stage number 3, once again a long one. With leaving the line with tires screeching. It's gonna be really tricky because I have no trust whatsoever going into these slightly fast, completely blind corners. It's gonna be hellacious to drive through here, especially when there's eventually gonna be a corner that isn't as fast as it looks, and then it's gonna be a shit show. Tricky. Oh, almost hit that rock. The thing I like about age patterns is that you can skip a gear when downshifting. For example, in here, 5th to 3rd. It was quite easy. Yeah, this is a really fast stage. at least to begin with, and then there's sort of a halfway point where the stage transforms to a really slow technical stage where you really need to be careful with the car. Oh, it was that fast, damn. But I'd rather go slightly too slow than slightly too fast, or way too fast even, into a corner. Yeah, I think we've reached the technical section by now. It's gonna be real exercise going up and down the gears constantly. Oh, a bit of a surprise there. Oh no, 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 no. Am I stuck? Slightly, but the wonky physics helped me out of there. But now it's really tricky to drive with those white marks over there. Distracting my view. It's really, really difficult trying to go fast now. I mean, it is already difficult with the car that is completely fresh, like in 100% condition, but now with not that good of a vision through the windshield, it's even trickier. Oh, that was a close call. Holy balls. I think this is what Corsica must be like as well. Just a constantly some corners coming up, and yeah, I could see this being a nightmare for a co-driver. Oh fuck. I think we're stuck. Maybe we could reverse. Nope, we can definitely not reverse. What the fuck is going on in here? I don't want to be stuck here. Is there something like a recover vehicle? No. But let's see from the camera, where are we? Well, we are stuck. Pretty much perfectly. There's no way of getting out of that. Fuck. And no, I'm not restarting either. Oh, come on, find some traction. Yes, please. Oh, and we're out of there. Fuck yes, but we're definitely gonna be the last. On this one, I mean, I wish I could have just dropped onto this road below. So we could have continued driving, but yeah, it took a while for us to get loose, but we eventually did. Through some heavy struggle, and here's a heavy struggle as well, so I almost went into quick into that one. I think I'm going slightly too fast for my own abilities, and that's why I'm constantly either on the wall or in the bushes. I might need to calm down my driving a bit, but I don't want to. Yeah, something like this would be fuck. Well, it wouldn't be fuck, but it would be really interesting to see in the Dirt franchise. This sort of serpentine roads. Even though they'd probably fuck up the notes equally bad compared to this game, so it would be infuriating. Oh, we're reaching the finish of the stage. Oh, that was amazing. Proper Ragnoti style there, but yeah, definitely gonna be last on that one. Yep. Oh, okay. Hello. Yeah, that would be a proper challenge, but I think that you can see from the car as well that this is being quite a challenge already, and I don't need to be a challenge anymore. Almost 2 minutes off the pace there. Yeah, the physics in this and the driving feel is amazing, but there's some shitty aspects to it as well. For example, the AI times in career mode are sometimes way too fast, and the pace notes in this game are generally very late. So yeah, RIP top 10 indeed. But at least here in Finland, this is being sold for 20 euros in various stores, and for that price I'd probably get it, knowing what the game is like. So yeah, especially if you can find a good deal for it, definitely buy it, but not for the 50 or so euros that you can see on the PlayStation Network, definitely not. Yeah, let's see how we can drive this stage now. Hopefully good. I've even done a maximum attack Monday on this stage, so I'll know this one quite well. Or hopefully no, still. I at least knew it really well back in the day. when I drove with the Citroën Xara kit car. What the fuck happened there? Oh fuck. Apparently I didn't remember it as well as I had hoped. Or then that car that I drove it with just was better over that bump or something. But somehow I had some sort of a distant memory that you could have slightly cut that corner, but apparently not. But quite a roller coaster ride there. Oh boy, that's gonna be one interesting replay to see on that situation that we had earlier on this stage. And yeah, I think that there might be even a sad reality that we can't fix the windshield even for the next set of stages, so we're gonna be left with these cum stains. This is a really tight corner, yep, remembered it. Because I crashed there quite a few times during the Maximum Attack Monday filming. If I remember correctly, I drove it with the Citroën Xara kit car to channel my inner Philip Pugalski. May he rest in peace. And yeah, it was a really nice run in my opinion. Unlike this one. I mean, yeah, apart from that one slight mistake, this has been quite a solid run as well, but I can with the utmost confidence at least tell that we are on the final, I was gonna say final quarter of the stage, but apparently now we are already on the final stretch of the stage and we're through with our cum-stained Renault Clio. At last, surprisingly. Yeah, I mean, as a complete package, that rally is better, but if you're just thinking about the driving feel, in my opinion, this one takes the cake. And yeah, let's see. What the fuck actually happened there? And yeah, I'm rewinding it forward a bit faster. Wasn't that quick? And then fucking bye. What the fuck? Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. Can we look at it again? Yes, we can. Holy balls, this was amazing. Just oh boy, oh boy, must be quite interesting. Let's see how much I'm off the pace. Oh, only a minute. of the next guy. Almost 3 minutes of the oh yeah, do you remember SWRC? LOL. Oh boy. But yeah, now we're heading for the second set of stages, which is the same stages than before but in the opposite direction. And hopefully we can keep it on the road a bit better than on the first set of stages, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Only 6.5. I mean, well, yeah, okay, I did go into the bushes afterwards, so yeah, let's see. No, it's the same things. I think that we can deal with this slight power decrease now, because I really want to see out from the windshield. And yeah, as we have seen before, the car has been even too fast in some places for us. And it's nice to see again properly out of the front window or the windshield. But knowing my luck, I'll crash on this stage so bad that it will be back to the way it was at the finish of the last stage. So yeah, here on this rally the mistake seems to be quite a bit more costly than in Rally Finland. So oh, I thought that it would have been already a hairpin, but apparently not. Oh, come on. Some mild constants already on the windshield, but still, luckily it's not that bad yet. But took surprisingly long to get it into that condition. I mean, I would have personally estimated that somewhere around like the 5th corner or so it would have gone like that, but nice that it didn't until now. Oh, almost went off the road there. That would have been disastrous. Oh, another close call. The rear end stepped out nicely in there. We did a bit of a slide. I would say that it was a drift, but I'd probably get a shit ton of hateful comments for that, so I'd rather not. But it would be amazing to see Sanremo back in the WRC calendar instead of Sardinia. At least in my opinion. because there is like what 9 or 10 gravel rallies already, and then there's like 3 tarmac rallies, so I'd be more than happy to give away Sardinia for change, or in change with Sanremo. Is this ever gonna end? I mean, these roads have a really nice flow, but it's mentally quite draining having to be alert all the times to make various panic decisions. And yeah, that was quite a clean barrel roll over there. What about that, El Javelina? What kind of points would you give me for that? But that has always been a tricky corner somehow, I just can't remember it. But as soon as I was flying in the air, I was like, I've felt this before. Oh, thank God, nothing on the windshield. At least yet. This is really demanding mentally as well. Okay, it's not that demanding physically, since we are not under chief forces, or neither am I personally, so it's all fun and games now until we crash horribly and die. Yeah, some handbrake action there. But yeah, I recognize these hills already. The first one was Damon and the second one is Graham. So no, but in all seriousness though, the stage is quite close to its end. Like, I think it's a minute maximum until we reach the finish, but I don't think that's even that long anymore. No, I would have thought that would have been the straight already, but there's still a few more hills. This one is Phil. Oh yeah, now we're reaching the finish. Oh, finally. That was a really long stage. And not even last. Nice. But I think that there's like only a 2-second gap to me being last or something. Alright. Do some good work then. And no, Ari, it was stage number 5 only. No, there was someone 9 seconds slower than me. But yeah, it was me, really, really close between me and Michailis Nicolaou. And no, the whole idea of this is to go without any notes. But yeah, definitely gonna be last still, with a 50-second gap to the car ahead. Yeah, it's a really nice car. Shame to be raping it like this though. Yeah, I noticed I was in your lobby as well for a small while when you were playing Laguna Seca with those BMWs, but I got disconnected, so I started streaming instead. Oh, what the fuck? A night stage. Do I even have headlights anymore? Oh, thank God I do. The Renault Clio Williams. Oh, it wasn't yet. It was there. Yeah, now this gets even trickier. I mean, yeah, it was quite hard to drive in Finland in the dark, but this is a whole different thing still. Yeah, sorry, I'm really trying to concentrate on this one now, since I'd rather keep it on the road under these conditions, which are quite tricky indeed. Just slightly caressing the wall there, but luckily the wall didn't come on my windshield, so I'm still having vision. Oh fuck, I thought that would be on the right side of the road, that sign thingy. Fuck, there goes my good time in here as well. Oh, are we already here? So now we're heading downhill for the final split of the stage. Oh boy. Oh, just barely kept it out of the wall there. And didn't manage it anymore in there. This is really tricky, as we all might have noticed by now. So but even more so when going downhill, and a beautiful Scandi flick to round off the stage. Yeah, not a good stage by any margin. Yeah, it's a Clio. Renault Clio Williams. And not even last, fuck yes. Probably like a second. Again. Yeah. Slightly over a second. I think I'm quite destined to be the last on this one. Oh boy. Now we have a service, and after that we have the last two stages of the rally, and yeah, it seems to be that I'll be really dead last on this one. So seems to be a bit of a lost cause to try to climb up the standings from here, but again the same thing's broken. I think we're gonna fix the same stuff again. Fuck your intercooler. I mean, there's only 2 stages to go, so it can't fuck up the car too badly, can it? And yeah, let's hit the second to last stage. Of this rally. But would be interesting to play against other people like this, like everyone is going sort of blind without any pace notes, to see who would emerge victorious amongst the competitors. But I don't think that there are that many players for this game, so that we could be able to organize such thing. But of course, if you're interested in that sort of thing on PS4 on this game, please let me know. So I'll try to figure something out then, because that would be definitely interesting for even to stream. And hopefully we would see all the others struggle at least as much as me. Yeah, that's a really bad crest there. If you go over it flat out, you're gonna fly off the road. I think I've done enough of flying off the road already in this rally, so I chose to avoid that one a bit. Oh, a jump. And another one, but we pussied over it, so... Yeah, Matt Ostberg wouldn't be proud of us, but let's ignore him now. Oh, almost broke my thumb on that one. Fuck. I'd like to say that this stage has been going well so far, but I don't want to jinx it and end up in a wall or a tree or something, so this has been a shit stage so far. Yeah, but it feels like this stage is taking forever. Like, seriously. I feel like I've been like on the road on this stage already for like 15 minutes or so. It has been a really long stage. It felt a bit shorter the other way, since it had the fast section in the beginning, but seems like we are approaching the faster sections more or less now. So negative. I mean, yeah, it's faster than the start of the stage, but not the fast section that I was talking about yet. You know, the one where it's no trees or anything. The more open area, so to say. Yeah, now we are there. This is a really nice road, this fast part of this stage. Really love it. As you can see from my expression as well. Filled with joy and good feel. Oh, we're finally reaching the end of the stage. I didn't have to brake there, but I did anyway. Yeah, we're through. One more stage to go, and 13th. I think that's the best finish for us in this rally. Yeah, actually. Actually, my page already shows that I'm at 555. So, but yeah, the Sierra event is still running on this one. So, on this week, so we need to wait a bit in order to be able to reach that. Only a bit more than half a minute between me and P15. Oh boy, I really need to attack on the last one in order to reach P15 on this rally. And yeah, really good conditions for the last stage. Really gonna be pushing for it on this one. It's the fast, and hopefully we don't have the same kind of an accident as we did on the other direction. That was quite interesting to say the least. No, wait, what? What the fuck? How did it flip it like that? Yeah, I think that's then settled. We are getting last place in this rally. If we can even finish. Yeah, we're quite efficiently stuck here. Come on, someone push. Yeah, it's quite difficult to get the car moving when the wheels are not touching anywhere. And it's not moving with steering inputs either anywhere, so I think that's the rally for us. Seems to be the case. It's so close that we would get some contact with the front tire. Yeah, this is properly an elf on a shelf now. And there's even... Alright, there is some sort of a button to reset the car. Which one was it? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Nice. But it took us way longer than it should have. But that is the last place, quite guaranteed for us. But let's still try properly towards the end. Oh boy. Yes, stay on the road. Well, that's one way to get around the corner. The so-called Gran Turismo way. Oh, come on! But now I remember the button which resets us. I think we might have broken something. The car feels a bit off. But it doesn't matter because we are soon to be finished, right about now. Oh, it seems to be running off fine. Definitely last on that one. Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we could have used a couple of Finnish spectators there. Oh, fuck's sake, 2 minutes off the pace. So yeah, that leaves us like somewhere close to 5 minutes off the pace. No, over 6 minutes off the pace in general, in the overall classification. Oh boy. But hey, I got 500 credits, so it wasn't for nothing. Oh boy. Ugh. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's enough for today, because I don't think that the results are gonna improve from that. Not anymore today, because I'm getting quite tired already. But yeah, thanks for watching. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun as well. And yeah, check back next week for more content. And yeah, seems like there's a 555 subscribers special. Oh yeah, right, I will. There's a 555 subscriber special coming up rather soon. It was the 2-wheel drive Pro. Okay, so we have the Clio Williams, Clio R3, Saxo Kit Car 99, this Suzuki Swift S1600 event car, Saxo Kit Car 98, GT86 R3, Swift S1600, and the Saxo S1600. That's the car list on this category. And yeah, now I can confidently say that that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good weekend. Bye bye. Penis, 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 penis.